Greetings, Earthlings. I think I used that one already, didn't I? Probably. I don't know. Creeping up to like 100 of these already. I think I'm at like 96, 97 or something like that. So becoming original is not so good since I'm my own writer. Wow, the lights are flipping out. Great. That's great. Look at that light. Fantastic. Just ate a bowl of cereal. Stop it. It's like a disco club in here. All right. This is going to be a quick update. I can't say it. I can't say it and be serious about it because I can't stop myself. I start talking and I can't stop. It's kind of funny. I don't know if I'm liking the color. I think I've... Wow, that's annoying the shit out of me. I've made some manual adjustments on my camera settings, and it might be a little bit too vivid for me. I'm not sure I'm liking it. It's like one of those times where you want to do stuff to soften what your face actually looks like. It's a little bit too detailed, I think. But anyway, here's my short update today. Last night at work was very typical, very similar. I mean, it's a real pattern that's really easy to grasp hold of. Wednesdays are always our easiest day. It's always light. The stats are lighter, missions lighter. Everything's lighter later on in the night. There is some busy, crazy times, you know, with up to a certain point, and you know we got to rush around a little bit. But Wednesdays are typically the day to catch up on everything. So, like when I left this morning, all our queues, which hold our orders, were absolutely at zero. I mean, nothing at all, which is great because Thursday and going into Friday are really a lot worse days, heavier volume, staffing issues, especially Friday. So. It's kind of nice to always reach that point like we did tonight. So it kept me busy last night, and oh, the light is killing me. There was a couple things that there was a couple of last names that came up that really just tickled me in a very funny way. It just sounds weird. So anyway, one woman's last name, one patient's last name was Hussey. You know what I mean? Hussy. Do you know what I mean? Why would you know what I mean? I mean, it's hussy, right? I mean, most people know what that word means. And it's funny because when you look at it, the spelling is exactly as it sounds, you know. Hello, I'm calling about Mrs. Hussey. It's kind of funny. But there are two other names that have a unique spelling that I'm not sure how to pronounce. And when I have to call on them, it becomes a little bit comical. You know, because I have to spell it out and I'm laughing inside my head. So one last name is spelled Fuchs. Now, how would you pronounce that? Fuchs. Because you can say it a couple of ways, and to me, as childish as it is, it's funny. The other one is Hoar. How do you pronounce that? I'm calling about blah, 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 whore. What? Okay, no, that really didn't happen, but it's very funny if you work in that situation, which a lot of you don't. But I'm sharing with you so you can enjoy what we enjoy, whether you enjoy it or not. That makes sense? Because I lost myself. Anyway, that was work, you know, funny calls, and... You know, it's really sucky, and I'm going to get off the work thing, but the amount of back orders that are, I mean, we've got millions and millions of dollars in inventory, okay? Not that everybody really should know that, but, I mean, you can imagine, like, we've got thousands of different types of drugs, and we got to keep a certain amount of supply on the shelves because we service 20,000 patients over that. And we're out of stuff consistently. I mean, not just 1, 2, 3, 4 items. I'm talking hundreds. hundreds. These people need the medication, and we don't have it. It's mind-boggling sometimes. We go through an inventory every month, you know. This confuses me because every month we have to know exactly what we have on the shelf. This corporation doesn't report to its stockholders every month. They report quarterly. They need to gather up all this information and report quarterly. But yet they got to do a monthly inventory to know what the numbers are at. It's peculiar, as I don't see the benefit of it. It's costly, and it creates more problems. So you think about the amount of paperwork. We got to fill out forms. Many different people have to look for this back order. A pharmacist to sign off on it. We have to make phone calls, file paperwork. It's time consuming. At the beginning of a month, though, you should be able to bring in everything you want, spend all that you want, and as long as you know you're going to use it up before the end of the month. Because when the end of the month comes and they do the inventory, they want a very bare, sparse inventory. So at the beginning of the month, you should bring everything in, right? Something strange is going on. Something very strange with numbers and peculiar. Strange. Same thing. I'm just curious of why it's happening. Anyway, that was the experience at work. And we were talking about some commercials too, but I can't remember what they are right now. So we'll just skip on and come back to that later. I got to get some sleep because I got to get up early. I got to get up at 2:30, which is 5 hours from now. And I'm going to drive up to North Conway to do my show and then drive to work. So, you know, I calculated just between work and driving up to North Conway, I drive about 16 hours a week. 16 hours a week just driving. That's like 2 full work days of just driving back and forth to only those 2 places. It's a bit much for me, maybe for anybody. I don't even know if I sleep that much. Actually, that totals my 4 days of sleeping. 4 days of sleeping, 16 hours, 16 hours of driving, and the rest of the time is spent, I don't know, working, performing, doing other little things. Who knows? I don't even know what I do anymore. I'm kind of getting a little tired. And I'm looking at my skin thinking that I got a sunburn or something. I don't know. It's just really red to me. That's what I can see. The light stopped flickering. That's a good thing. Anyway, yeah, we decided that we're going to protest all this stuff at work. This is the last thing I say about work. We're going to protest this lack of inventory and amount of stats that we do. We're going to have a sit-in. We're going to call it Occupy Omnicare. I think it'll go over well. I got a high five at work from the manager, big manager, you know, high five in the form of omnibucks, which is a little piece of paper that looks like a $5 bill. It's cute. You could buy little items, little Omnicare items. It was nice to be recognized for doing something at work, which to me, you know, everybody should be recognized for what they do, the people that do things. I haven't really done anything out of the ordinary that I've done for the last couple of months because, you know, I realize that we're shorter staffed. So I do what I can to get the stuff out, like I was saying. But it was nice gesture besides that. So anyway, that's it. Cutting it short. 9 minutes. What did I say? Nothing, right? 9 minutes of nothing. You guys are troopers for watching this thing, or any of these things. But I applaud you. I applaud you for sticking with it. You guys are something else. But you will be rewarded for this because you're going to see some new things. As soon as my time comes back to me, you're going to see some new things that are funnier. I guess even funny, because these I don't think are funny, but maybe some funny things, some unique filming techniques, and a lot of different things that I'm going to be working with soon. I talked with my business partner last night. We went out to the Longhorn, which was fantastic, by the way. I love the Longhorn. Love it. You should go. There's a Parmesan crusted chicken dish that is fantastic. They got like these homemade chips for an appetizer. They got these new potato wedges wrapped in bacon. I'm getting off track here, but the food is damn good at Longhorn. And we were talking, you know, business-wise. We were talking about like some of the things that we're going to start filming. We got some great things that during this month that we're going to put together and be ready to film. You know, which should be interesting. We'll see. Who knows? You never know. You never know what the audience wants. Now it's 10.5 minutes, and I said nothing. What do I say? Why do I do this? I don't. It's like a compulsion now. That's what it is. I'm compelled, and I got to go to bed. I got to get some sleep. Got to get up early. Got to get everything ready. Got to do a show tonight. A lot of driving. Everybody out there, the weather looks like it's getting a little bit better. No rain today, which doesn't really matter to me because I'm going to sleep now. But driving home was a lot better. There was a fog this morning. Fog that was really kind of cool and eerie and creepy. But oh, why am I talking? Good night, everybody. Avoid the fog. Was that a Stephen King novel? Stephen King? I think John Carpenter made the original back in like the late 70s, early 80s. It was kind of good at the time. They made a remake of it, which was horrible. But beware of the fog, folks.